unfolding story of Kenya more. I want to hear all your
Yeah, but
thoughts.
can we also talk about just for a minute Paul
Yeah,
Bernon while we're at
yes.
Aurora Culpa? She's been on this podcast. Go listen to that episode. I mean, look, she's 20 years younger than him and Bethenny. Um, I'd like to know how your friend, I have a friend, her name is Marge the Sarge. It is her way or it is the highway. But you have a friend, Bethany Frankel, and she knows it all. I would like to know what how Bethany feels about this. Does she I bet you Bethany would be like, great, more power to doesn't seem like Bethany is like the jealous type. It seems like she's very, I didn't, didn't work between us. Great. Go for it. What do you think about all this?
Uh, I don't know. You think I mean maybe, I guess, does she wish Jason Hoppy well? Does she wish that other guy on season one of Roni with her that she was engaged to for a minute? I don't know. I guess we really don't know because people have asked me, they're like, do you know what happened between Bethany and
Paul.
Paul? We don't, right? We really don't.
We
I don't think.
really don't. I mean, I think it's, I think that there is this look, his family didn't like her. That's an actual fact. He has a ton of money. He doesn't need her money. And I think his family would like a nice Aurora Culpa, a nice girl that shows up and, you know, takes the fork and cuts the, puts the caviar on the little caviar plate and has a little caviar. And it's just very quiet and proper as a, stereotypical woman should be. I think they want like a nice girl for their son. And in comes this New York, as you say, mess, just be and just be. And let me tell you about this. And I'm going to eat my salad. And, I don't think the family liked Bethany very much. She didn't, they don't really care about the sale of Skinny Girl. Paul has his own money, you know?
That's hard. It's hard. I mean, unless you're united, united, you stand, divided, you fall. So unless Paul's like not into his family and they're both on the same page, pretty hard to make that work if a family doesn't like. Usually the family ends up winning over, right? I guess we're seeing that with Kim and Croy to some degree with their divorce. I think Croy's reconciled a lot with his family from reports we've heard. I don't know if Kim has with her own parents, but anyhow, so that's a tough one. I think there could be a million reasons why those two didn't make it, but Paul seems happy. And I've had on Shallon Leister is a well-known influencer. She also used to be the editor for Star Magazine. And she went out on a date with Paul and came on my podcast and talked about it and said Paul is super, super lovely. So
He seems lovely. He's cute. Aurora is the oldest sister. She was very lovely on my show. She came on with her other two sisters, Olivia and I think Sophia. I guess I should know my guest's name. The one who dated Brandon Baxter's or whatever that NFL guy was. Paul seems lovely. Look, and this is not a stereotype of she's a woman, because I mean, I'm a terror to date. I ain't easy. I mean, I'll admit it. I try to be, but I just end up not being. I mean, dating Bethenny, could that be easy? I mean, let's just be honest. Could that be easy for any man for a variety of reasons? I would say no. I would say dating Bethenny is an actual nightmare. You rag on her all the time. I would say dating her has got to be a nightmare. It can't
I'm
it
not going
can't
to
be
disagree with that.
easy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, Bethenny, we've seen her. She's laughing one minute, sobbing on the floor in a ball the next.
Well, that's kind of women. I mean, that doesn't bother me, but
It bothers me. I don't like it. I don't like range of emotions in people. I like,
oh, what? Like, I
no, I don't.
think
I
that's a
like,
sign of a healthy person who is like one emotion all the time.
well,
Beyond.
me, Courtney Kardashian, and there's others like us. Oh, I found one. Erica B, Courtney, and Erica Jade. Let's start a club. No emotions. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I wish Paul the best of luck. I think, I don't know how this is gonna last. By the time this podcast comes out a week later, maybe
Could
they'll
be
already be
close.
broken up. But I wish Paul the best of luck. What else you got? You want to do rapid fire? You want Kenya? I've
Uh,
talked about Kenya a lot. Kenya is
yeah, where are you at with this? I mean, where are you at with Candy Burris has spoken out, Brandy has spoken out. Some people, some other cast members and friends say Kenya is the worst. She's horrible. She's a bully
Bird.
behind the scenes. So, we do seem to be getting multiple sides, but I guess what I'm wondering is, as of now, do you think Kenya is getting ready to sue Bravo? Are the lawsuits a coming?
I did a quick hit one of my afternoon shows. We have two afternoon shows on Behind the Velvet Rope, guys. Gotta get with the program. 2 days a week. I would sue if I were Kenya. I don't think she has a really strong case. I think Carolina Manzo has a really strong case. I think McSwiney, Leah, they call her Leah. I call her McSwiney. I think she's gonna get some money too. Protected class alcohol. I don't know if Kenya has a really strong case, but I would sue. Like, you're never gonna be back on the network, probably.
Really? So this is it. So she's officially fired. We've also learned that
She's
over the past
fired.
couple of weeks.
She's fired.
But this is David, I don't know. What are these shows going to do? I mean, do you think this show is going to be able to carry this next season? We said this was make or break. Potomac is make or break. RHOA. I mean, they're make or break, but let's be real. There is nothing to replace them. So I don't think these shows are as make or break as you and I may have predicted 2 months ago, because they don't have anything replacement. It's not like they've got the Real Housewives of Tampa Bay coming or the Real Housewives of San Francisco. There's really no one. They got extremely lucky with Salt Lake. Where I don't maybe
And
we
that
try to
was a
reboot
make or
Dallas.
break season. I know for a fact that they were told if you don't bring it, you are canceled. I know that for a fact. And they brought it. But now we fired the reason that you brought it. It was called
Miami's
Monica.
gone.
Well,
Uh
Miami is coming back. I mean,
oh, it is?
yeah, Daddy Cohn said it's coming back. I think it's going to come back with the same cast. I was trying to talk the other
Oh,
day. I was
Daddy
talking.
Cohen. That doesn't mean anything.
That don't mean anything.
Andy is, I adore Andy. He's a genius, but he's so full of it. He's a politician. Andy tells you everything you want to hear, just like at BravoCon. Oh, yeah, Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip season 4 is coming out. Yeah, of course. I mean, I think it is. Which of course leads to, as of now, sure, Real Housewives of Miami is on, but are they filming?
No,
Okay, well there you
no,
go.
they are
And
not.
then we don't hear anything, and we don't hear anything, and then it was like, oh, it was a decision later on. Well, Andy's a genius, and the always, 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 he's going to come out. Things are great, great, great. That's what every business person, everybody does. It's like a duck on water. It looks so calm. Below the surface, it's furiously moving the damn feet to stay afloat. So I don't believe him for 1 second. How's Dubai doing? Have we had a ratings check? Have we had
Yeah,
a
we have.
how's it going?
Are you sitting down?
Fully planted.
Around 325,000 a week.
All right. Well, that's my rating. So that can't be right. So are
Sarah
you
and
kidding?
David, Sarah
No,
and David get more ratings than the Real
joke.
Housewives of Dubai. I hate to break it to everyone, to be
No,
completely
you're
honest.
kidding. It's got to be higher than that.
Sarah, it is. Yeah, sorry, 337,000. I think last week.
All
I'm
right. Well,
not shitting
they
you.
have a lot
And
with
let me drop a footnote. That's not 1 week. It's three something 1 week. The next week, three something. The next week, three something. The next week, three something. I'm being really serious. Watch what happens with Rachel Fuda. Had like 400, 500,000 viewers. More